Yeah. So I'll just share my screen. Yeah. Just check now. Is this visible now?
Yes, actually. Yes.
Okay. So if it is visible now, let's go to this part now. Paint. Okay. So we have something. So basically, you will be, as per the partial fraction, you will be mentioning this one as will be equal to, so a by something, right? A by, what is the first?
A by x minus 1.
Yes, a by x minus 1. Excellent. So a by x minus 1 plus
b by x minus 2 plus c by x minus
excellent,
3.
superb. We'll put as b by x minus 2. Okay, good. X minus 2 and x minus 3. So without doing the normal LCM method, I'll just tell you the simplest method in which you can do this part. Okay, so here c will be this, let's say c will be based on your x minus 3. Okay, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to that. So I want the a value. So in order to get the a value, so what I'll do, I'll put this x minus 1 as 0. I'll put that x minus 1 as 0. So what will get x is equal to? Then x will be equal to 1, correct?
Yeah.
So this x is equal to 1, I'll substitute here. I'll substitute in 3x minus 1. Except for x minus 1, I'll substitute here also and substitute here also and get the value. That will be value of a. Example, so 3 into 1 minus 1, it will become 2, correct?
Yeah.
Now 1 minus 2, it will become minus 1. 1 minus 3 into minus 2, correct?
Yeah.
So 2 cancel, so see mine. So basically minus into minus plus, so 2 here cancelled, 2 here cancelled, isn't it? So answer A become equal to 1. Understood?
Okay.
So in the place of A you can put 1. So A answer is 1. Did you understand?
Yes,
Second,
sir.
next B part, I want to find B. So B is denominator is x minus 2. Equate to 0, x is equal to 2. So x equal to 2, you don't have to substitute in x minus 2. You substitute 2 in all the other remaining 3. Did you understand? Now, so x is equal to 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll substitute x is equal to 2 in where? I need to substitute it here. Except for this part x minus 2, you will substitute it here. So it will become 2 into 3. 6 minus 1 becomes a 5, correct? Now 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 minus 3 is minus 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 5 by 1 into minus 1, minus 5. So B is minus 5. B you can replace with minus 5. Is it okay? Easy.
Yes, sir.
Now anyway, A value we got it as 1, isn't it? Now can you find for the C also now? Same method. C is
Yes,
x minus 3. So basically you need to substitute 3. X is equal to 3. Except for this x minus 3, you substitute 3 here. 3 into 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2. Get the answer. Put it as C. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Easy.
Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
No need for doing the multiplication and mapping the variables.
Okay.
Clear? Any questions, any doubts?
No, sir. It's clear.
Sure. 100%.
Yes, sir. 100%.
Okay. Perfect. I'll share it. I'll send it to you so that you can just apply it. One moment. I'll just. Oh, Pulkit, I sent to you. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Pulkit. You got it now?
Yeah.
So, Pulkit, your answer is correct, Pulkit.
All right.
Next, Pulkit.
Next one I had was 20.
Wire of resistance 20 ohm is bent in the form of complete circle.
No, wait, hold on. No, not. Yeah, this one I didn't get. Sorry, I left at 20.
Come
This
on,
one
why
I-
you didn't get this question? This is such a simple question, Pulkit.
Not sure.
Why? Not sure, man. Come on, the wire of resistance 20 ohm is bent in the form of circle. Can you
Yeah.
make a circle?
Yeah,
And can you make a diameter?
yeah.
One end of the diameter is A, another end of the diameter is B.
All
Can
right.
you find the resistance between A and B? See, wire
Yeah,
of
but
20, so that means total circumference radius is how much? Total circumference is, total length of the circumference is 20 ohm. So half of semicircle will be how much resistance? Resistance is
Wait.
directly proportional length.
Oh, right. Okay, so just 10.
10 ohm, 10 ohm. Both are in parallel. 10 ohm resistance, both are in parallel. So what will be total resistance?
So 5.
Yeah, 5 ohm.
Oh, okay.
Such a simple question. Come on.
I didn't understand the length. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, next question, Pulkit. State how a moving coil
yeah.
galvanometer can be converted into ammeter.
You can if a small resistance called a shunt is added in parallel
Yes.
to a galvanometer.
Excellent. Excellent, Pulkit.
Next one, F. So like there's an arrow above F
Yes.
vector
F
is
vector.
equal to Q V vector cross B vector.
Yup. Absolutely correct.
Q is
Fifth one.
scalar.
Yes, you got it correct, Pulkit.
Final
Find the
answer
refractive
is
index of liquid. This is, you are pretty clear about it.
3 root 3 by 4.
3 root 3 by 4. Yes, yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Correct, Pulkit.
For 6th one, I'm not sure if I just wrote. So it's asking like according to whatever. I wrote they are discrete values.
Huh?
I wrote angular momentum is a discrete value.
You got a discrete value.
No.
Okay.
For the next one, for the 6th one.
Huh?
So I just wrote that angular. What is meant by the statement? It means that angular momentum is a discrete value.
Angular momentum of the electron is quantized. Yeah, this is quantifiable. Basically, it has a discrete value. Yes, you are right.
So that's it, right? Like that's the key word.
Yeah, that is what you have to mention.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. For the 7th one, the region is BC.
The graph shows the figure represents the plot of current versus voltage of the given semiconductor and when the region if any other which the semiconductor has a negative resistance. So which is negative resistance? Yeah, correct. BC. This is the increasing resistance and the decreasing resistance. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, this part is clear, Pulkit.
Yeah. So section B.
Yeah, let's go to the section B now. State the underlying condition principle of the transformer. Okay, I think we can just do a timeline for that. Isn't it okay?
Yeah.
So section 1 is pretty fine for you. So let's do the 7 question, Pulkit. Should be fine. 7 to the 14. So let's give it 20 minutes time for you to finish this part. 7 question, Pulkit. From 2 to 7 is 5. Okay. 5 question. Okay, 6. I think we can do the 2 to 8, Pulkit, or yeah, 2 to 8 is fine. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, sir.
2 to 8. Yeah. Let's try to finish in 25 minutes time, because it is 6, 7 questions, 7 is 14. Yeah. It will take some time. So 25 minutes fine.
Fine.
Okay, so let me know when you are ready. So we'll run the time for you.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah, Vijay.
I'm done with the form. I sent it to you.
You got an answer? Ajay, you sent
Yeah.
me?
Yep.
So this part, partial fraction is clear to you, Vijay? How
Yes,
to do
sir.
the shortcut method?
Sir, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You ready? 1 minute will get. 25 minutes time starts now. Okay, so this shortcut method you can apply, Vijay, and then get the answer fast.
Okay, sir.
Whenever,
Hmm.
especially in your multiple choice questions, so you should be able to answer. That time you cannot apply the long methods, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, clear. Let's go to the next part. Which one is that? Yeah, same method. Can you just apply for the fourth one, Vijay?
Okay, sir.
Same. Now it should be faster for you. Okay. So this,
Yeah.
let me just see how much time you take now. Okay, let me know when you are ready. I'll start the stopwatch for you.
I'm ready, sir.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Stopwatch on. Okay, time starts now.
So done.
Done?
Yeah.
Excellent. 3 minutes. Excellent. Send me the
I've sent it, sir.
You said, oh wow, excellent. Good. So you did this part. A is equal to 1 by 2. One moment. So this part you are doing here. 2x minus 1 by 2, you got it right here. So how did you get a is equal to 1 by 2, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 3 by 2? So a is x is equal to 1, so 1 is equal to, how did you get a is 1 by 2? Oh, just sorry, okay. No, correct. X is equal to 1, right? So 1 minus 3 is, yeah, correct, 1 by 2. And b is equal to 2 minus 1, yeah, correct also. B is equal to, B will be minus 2, no, Vijay?
Oh,
2 by, yeah, B will be minus 2, isn't it? Because 2 minus 3 is minus 1, and 2 minus 1 is 1, 2, above 2 is
oh
there.
yes, sir, yeah.
So it will be minus 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And
Right.
C will be, yeah, C is, what is 3 by 2, okay. So 3 minus 1 is 2, yeah, correct, 3 by 2, yeah, correct. So only this B part, the sign should be correct, everything is correct for you. Excellent, Vijay, superb. So this part is clear now. This is just a piece of work for you now, right?
Yes, sir.
This you can do it. So say fifth question, no need to do that because you just need to factorize it and then do this part, right? We'll do the sixth question, Vijay, because here it is not in the form of partial fraction right now, because the degree
Okay.
is denominator degree and the numerator degree both are same, right? So let's do the sixth part now.
Sir,
Yeah, Vijay.
I don't get this one.
Not clear? Okay. No problem. So let's understand this question. See, we discussed now x1 minus x square, and this will be the degree of the numerator is same as the degree of the denominator. So what we need to bring, so they are not in the form of the proper fraction. So we need to get in the proper fraction form. So how do you do that? So we have to divide the numerator with denominator, right? And then make it in the mixed fraction. And then we need to integrate it, just like how we did with the example number 12. Exactly like example number 12. You remember? Go back to the example number 12, or
Yeah.
I'll just share my screen to you and then we'll show you. Can you see the example number 12? Oh, sorry. Example number 12.
Yes, sir.
So here degree is 2. X degree is 2. Can you see that? And here also degree is 2. So they are not in the form of the fraction. So you cannot do the partial fraction here. Right? Because remember, the condition of a partial fraction was that denominator degree should be 1 more than the numerator degree.
Yeah.
So what you need to do, you need to divide this numerator x square plus 1 divided by x square minus 5x plus 6. So you will get the quotient and you will get the remainder. So you need to put the quotient in the form of here, and the remainder is on the top. Then you can apply the partial fraction, isn't it? Same thing we need to do with the here also.
Okay.
So 1 minus x square is the numerator and denominator is x square minus 2x square. X minus 2x square, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So you need to divide 1 minus x square by x minus 2x square. You will get the quotient and the remainder. So you need to put it in that form, mixed fraction form. Any questions, any doubts, Vijay?
No, sir. Clear.
That is all right. So first thing what you need to do
Yeah.
is, you have to do the long division method. In the long division method, you divide 1 minus x square by x square minus 2x, x minus 2x square. You get the quotient and the remainder. After that, put it in the mixed fraction terms and integrate separately.
Okay.
Not clear?
Not really, sir.
Okay, no problem. Let me just help you understand how do we do this part. Okay. So this will be given as, let's see, is equal to 1 minus x square, right? 1 minus x square divided by x minus 2x square, right?
Yeah.
Now we'll do the normal division method. We'll divide it here. In the division part, we'll put 1 minus x square, isn't it? 1 minus x square. Correct? Now we'll put the denominator here, or the divisor here, x minus 2x square. X minus 2x square, correct? Now
Yeah.
see, x square is here, 2x square is here, degree. So what number you need to multiply here, so that the minus x square will get cancelled. What number we need to multiply with minus 2x square, such that you will get the x square here. So it's minus 2, so you have to multiply with 1 by 2, right? Because half you multiply with minus 2x square, it will become minus x square. So minus x square will come here, correct?
Yeah.
So let's apply that. So you get the minus x square, isn't it? Now half
Yes.
into x is half x. There is no x on the top, so we will keep it in the side only. Half x, isn't it? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll subtract. So when you subtract, this minus sign will become plus here. This subtraction, this minus sign, this will become minus. Right?
Yeah.
So minus x square plus x square will get cancelled. So it became 1 here. 1 minus 1 half x, that means x by 2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now simple. Now what you got? You got entire thing can be replaced at equal to 1 by 2 plus denominator is remainder is how much? 1 minus x by 2. By whole denominator. That is nothing but the minus 2x square plus x, isn't it? We are putting in the form of decreasing order of power, right?
Yeah.
Now this came in the form of, directly you can integrate this part, and this also you can integrate this, correct?
Yes, sir.
This you can directly use the form 1 minus x by 2 can be written as is equal to a into d by dx of this plus b. Understood?
Yeah.
So this integration, anyway, this half x you will get, and this only you have to solve it. This is similar to whatever you did in the previously also.
Okay.
Understood or not? Any questions, any doubts?
No, sir. Yeah.
Okay, just do that now. Vijay, you are getting now? You are able to understand now? From
Yes,
there
sir.
you can proceed forward.
Yeah.
Good, excellent. Excellent. What's the answer, Vijay?
Not yet done, sir.
Okay.
Sir, start again.
You getting
Very confusing, this one.
confusing?
Yeah.
Why confusing, Vijay? Okay. Till where you reached?
I couldn't do much. After that,
Okay.
could
So
you just explain the whole thing?
yeah. No problem. Let's do this part now. Let me just share my screen to you and then we'll see that. See, this integration you can do, isn't it? This integration is fine. This you can do, right?
Yeah.
That is 1 by 2, 1 by 2x. So basically, half x will be this part. And only thing is this part. So here,
Sure,
what you
done.
need to do? Done, Pulkit? 1 minus
Yes,
x by
sir.
2. Oh, good. Excellent, Pulkit. So here this can be represented a into d by dx of minus 2x square plus x plus b, isn't it? So you just need to get the value of a and b. So a value will be what here? Now look at this part. Is equal to a minus 2x square differentiation is what? Look at minus 4x. Oh wow. Okay, your time is up. Next, excellent. You finished up, Pulkit?
Yes, sir.
Wow, you took exact similar time. That's nice.
Sir, I have a few doubts though.
We'll discuss. One moment.
Yeah.
We'll discuss the doubt. So now this part is clear now. We'll just map it now. See. So this is basically, we map it now. A is, so, okay, let's go to this part now. So here, minus 4a x plus a plus b, isn't it? Now when you map it,
Yeah.
see the coefficient of x is what? Minus 1 by 2. Here the coefficient of x is minus 4a. So coefficient will be equal. So it will become the minus 1 by 2 should be equal to minus 4a, correct?
Yes, sir.
So a will be equal to 1 by 8, correct?
Yeah.
So a plus b is equal to 1, because a plus b and constant is 1 here, right? So a
Yes,
plus
sir.
b equal to 1, and b will be equal to 1 minus a is equal to 1 minus 1 by 8, which is nothing but the 7 by 8, correct?
Okay.
So entire numerator 1 minus x by 2 can be represented like this. A is 1 by 8 bracket minus 4x plus 1 plus 7 by 8. Got it? So this will be represented in what? It will be represented like this. Equal to A is nothing but a 1 by 8 bracket minus 4x plus 1, right? The whole divide by
Yeah.
minus 2x square minus 2x square plus x, correct? Plus 7 by 8,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus 7 by 8, the whole divide by same denominator, minus 2x square plus x, correct? Now this integration will be log of this one, right? When you do this integration, it will be 1 by 8 log of this part, denominator, right?
Yeah.
Because differentiation is this one only, no? So 1 by 8 log of 2x minus 2x square plus x. Then now this you have to do the completing the square. 2x square plus x is there. So you do completing a square. How do you complete the square? Same method. Add b square, subtract b square. So minus 2x square plus x. How will you write minus 2x square plus x? See, minus 2x square plus x. We need to add and subtract this part, right? So that you can write in the form of a plus b whole square formulation, right?
Yeah.
So for that, what you will do, you just take the minus common you take, it will become 2x square minus x, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now minus common you take 2x square minus x. What we need to add and subtract here? Let's see. So 2x square can be written as root 2x whole square. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So 2ab is nothing but the, we need half x. We need x here. So what number you need to, what will be the b value? So b value will be, so that we need 1. B value will be 1 by 2ab, right? So let's see that. Let's say a is nothing but the root 2x. A is nothing but the root 2. And b 2ab is only 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So basically 2ab is equal to 1. So b will be what? B will be equal to 1 by 2. A is root 2. 2 root 2.
Yeah.
So add and subtract 1 by 2 root 2 whole square. So it will become 1 by 2 root 2, 1 by 2 root 2 whole square, and subtract the same thing. Did you understand? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
This is what we need to do. This part, same thing, we just need to add it here. Put it here. Got it? And put the bracket.
Yes, sir.
Now solve it. This will become in the form of a minus b whole square. That will be root 2x minus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square. Minus root 2 whole square. So this comes in the form of a square minus x square form. This one. This last term. Okay, and then solve it. Clear? Any questions? Any doubts?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay, excellent, Joy. Just try it out now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Done, clear, right? Excellent.